Alright folks, buckle up. We're diving headfirst into the sparkling waters and ancient mysteries of Cyprus. 30 days, that's all I had to crack the code of this Mediterranean gem. Spoiler alert, Cyprus is more than just sunshine and souvlaki. This island is a tapestry woven from history, culture, and natural beauty that'll knock your sandals off. My mission? To unearth the best-kept secrets, the kind of places you won't find on those overcrowded tourist traps. Think secluded coves lapped by turquoise waves, ancient monasteries clinging to cliffsides, and bustling markets bursting with exotic spices and the laughter of locals. So ditch your guidebook, grab a glass of Commandaria wine, trust me on this one, and get ready for an adventure. We're about to uncover the soul of Cyprus, one hidden gem at a time. Let's be real, Cyprus ain't exactly hurting for beaches. But my friends, there's a difference between a beach and I'm talking about those secluded stretches of sand where the only footprints are your own. Forget the crowded tourist hotspots. We're talking about places like Lara Bay, a haven for endangered sea turtles, where you're more likely to encounter a loggerhead than another human. Or how about a dip in the Blue Lagoon, a shimmering jewel tucked away on the Akamas Peninsula? Its waters are so vibrant they make a swimming pool look like dishwater. And then there's Cape Greco National Park, a wild and rugged coastline where hidden sea caves whisper tales of smugglers and sirens. Picture yourself snorkeling in crystal-clear waters, sunlight filtering through underwater arches, schools of fish darting around you. It's about disconnecting from the world and reconnecting with yourself. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, history can be a real snooze fest sometimes. Dates, names, battles, who needs it, right? But Cyprus does history differently. This place is like a time capsule, bursting at the seams with ancient ruins and forgotten stories. Take the tombs of the kings, for example. These ain't your average graves, folks. We're talking elaborate underground palaces carved into the rock, fit for royalty, even though no actual kings are buried there, go figure. Walking through these dusty chambers, you can practically hear the echoes of the past. Then there's the ancient city of Kurion, perched dramatically on a clifftop overlooking the Mediterranean. Imagine a Roman amphitheater still standing after all these centuries with breathtaking views of the sea. Trust me, exploring these ancient sites ain't just about learning about the past, it's about connecting with it. Okay, let's be real for a second. Tourist traps? Overpriced souvenirs? Yeah, those are about as appealing as a plate of lukewarm halloumi. But the real heart of Cyprus? That beats in the charming, rustic villages scattered across the island. We're talking about places like Lefkara, famous for its lace-making tradition that's been passed down through generations. Or how about a trip to Omedos, nestled in the Troodos Mountains? This place is all about winemaking, folks. Cypriot hospitality is legendary, and in these villages, it's not just a word, it's a way of life. Whether you're sharing a pot of strong coffee with a local shopkeeper or learning traditional dance steps from a group of grandmothers, you'll be welcomed with open arms. Listen up, foodies. If you think Greek food is good, just wait till you get a load of Cypriot cuisine. It's like the love child of Greece and the Middle East, with a dash of Mediterranean sunshine thrown in for good measure. We're talking about mise, a glorious spread of small dishes that'll have you saying opa, louder than a Greek wedding. Think creamy hummus, smoky grilled halloumi, and tender souvlaki that'll make your taste buds sing. But it's not all about meat, folks. Vegetarians rejoice. Cyprus is a haven for fresh produce, and let's not forget the bread. Fluffy pita, crusty village bread, all perfect for mopping up every last drop of deliciousness. And for the grand finale, dessert, baby. We're talking about baklava, dripping with honey and nuts. And loukoumades, those little balls of fried dough that are basically pillows of happiness. Trust me, a culinary journey through Cyprus is a feast for the senses. It's about experiencing the true flavors of the Mediterranean, one delicious dish at a time. Alright folks, let's talk about having a good time, Cypriot style. Forget your stuffy museums and art galleries, unless that's your thing, no judgment here. In Cyprus, the real cultural immersion happens at festivals. We're talking about the Limassol Carnival, a riot of color, music, and dancing that makes Mardi Gras look like a library reading group. But it's not all about the big blowouts. Cyprus is also home to countless smaller local festivals celebrating everything from wine and food to religious traditions and ancient myths. Picture yourself sipping local wine at a village festival, the air filled with the sounds of traditional music and the laughter of children. Or how about witnessing a religious procession, complete with chanting priests, flickering candles, and a sense of ancient mystery? Trust me, the locals will appreciate your enthusiasm even if your dance moves are more drunken uncle at a wedding than professional Zorba the Greek. Okay, let's get weird Cyprus style. Because let's be honest, who wants to come home from a trip with the same old boring stories everyone else has? Cyprus is a treasure trove of unique experiences that'll have your friends saying, "Wait, you did what?" First up, donkey milk. Yeah, you heard me right. Apparently it's good for you. Cleopatra swore by it. And who am I to argue with the Queen of Beauty? Next, how about a spot of bird watching? Cyprus is a major migratory stop for birds, so you can catch a glimpse of some pretty spectacular feathered friends. And for the truly adventurous, how about a spot of cave exploring? Cyprus is riddled with caves, some with fascinating geological formations, others with whispers of ancient legends. Just make sure you bring a flashlight and a healthy dose of courage. Trust me, these are just a few of the many unique experiences that await you in Cyprus. So, ditch the tourist traps, embrace the weird, and create some memories that'll last a lifetime. Alright nature lovers, this one's for you. Because beyond the beaches and ancient ruins, Cyprus is a hiker's paradise. We're talking about rugged mountains, lush forests, and hidden waterfalls just begging to be explored. First up, the Troodos Mountains. This ain't your grandma's stroll in the park, folks. We're talking challenging trails, breathtaking views, and the chance to work up a sweat worthy of a Greek god. Keep an eye out for the Caledonia Waterfall, a hidden gem tucked away in the forest. Then there's the Akamas Peninsula, a wild and rugged landscape that's home to a diverse range of flora and fauna. Hike through gorges, explore hidden coves, and keep your eyes peeled for endangered sea turtles nesting on the beaches. And for the truly adventurous, how about a spot of canyoning? Cyprus has some epic canyons just begging to be explored. Trust me, exploring Cyprus's natural wonders is an adventure in itself. It's about breathing in the fresh air, feeling the sun on your skin, and reconnecting with the great outdoors. Okay, let's be real. Sometimes a vacation is less about woo, party time, and more about please, for the love of Zeus, let me chill for 5 minutes. And for that, my friends, Cyprus has you covered. We're talking about ancient monasteries nestled in the mountains, places where time seems to stand still. Picture yourself wandering through peaceful courtyards, the air thick with the scent of incense and the sound of chanting monks. And then there are the mountain trails. Forget your crowded beaches and tourist traps. Up here it's just you, the wind whispering through the trees and the sound of your own footsteps. Hike to hidden waterfalls, meditate in ancient ruins, or just find a shady spot to sit and soak up the serenity. And for the ultimate relaxation experience, how about a traditional Cypriot massage? They use olive oil, folks, olive oil. It's like a gift from the gods themselves. Trust me, finding serenity in Cyprus is easier than you think. It's about slowing down, disconnecting from the world, and reconnecting with yourself. Alright folks, let's talk about nightlife. But forget your thumping nightclubs and overpriced drinks. In Cyprus, the nights are for something a little more magical. We're talking about traditional tavernas where the air is thick with the scent of grilled meat and the sound of live music. Picture yourself sipping local wine, tapping your feet to the rhythm of the bouzouki, and watching locals dance with a passion that's contagious. But it's not all about the tavernas. Cyprus is also home to some of the most incredible stargazing in the world. Head up into the mountains, away from the city lights, and prepare to be amazed. The sky is literally blanketed in stars, so many that you'll feel like you can reach out and touch them. And for a truly unforgettable experience, how about attending a traditional Cypriot wedding? They're loud, they're colorful, and they're guaranteed to be the most fun you'll ever have at a wedding. Trust me, experiencing the magic of a Cypriot night is something you won't soon forget. It's about embracing the simple pleasures, connecting with the locals, and creating memories that'll last a lifetime. Well folks, it's time to say goodbye to this little slice of Mediterranean paradise. 30 days went by in a flash, a whirlwind of hidden beaches, ancient ruins, and enough delicious food to feed a small army. But it's not the sights I'll remember most, it's the feeling. The feeling of the sun on my skin, the sand between my toes, and the warmth of the Cypriot people. Cyprus, you stole a piece of my heart, you sly dog. You showed me that adventure can be found in the most unexpected places, that history can be exciting, who knew? And that sometimes the best things in life are the simplest. So until next time, Cyprus, I'll be back for more of your hidden gems, your delicious food, and your infectious zest for life. And to anyone thinking of visiting, do it, you won't regret it.